Story, story, story. Welcome to my channel. This is Precious Glow. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you. And if you are new to my channel, welcome and please feel at home. Today it's about storytelling, and the title is it's about a tenant and a landlord. Okay. One day a lady came, a lady traveled. This story is about mostly our Ghanaian people, like our in-laws, some of us. It's very sad. Let me continue. The lady came to the place and she wanted a house. Like she came to Kumasi and she wanted to rent an apartment, let's say 1 room. So immediately when she got at the house, when she got at the house and she met the landlord fell in love with this lady. He doesn't know her, what she do, what she does, like those things he doesn't know. And immediately he told the lady that I want to marry, like I'm interested in you, I want to marry you. And the lady said, no. I'm not interested in you. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. Although the lady rented the apartment and they were living in the same house, but still the landlord continued putting pressure on the lady, saying, I love you, I want to be with you, I want to marry you. So the lady gave in and he said, oh, okay. Why not? Me, I'm single, so let's give it a try. Bring it. Okay. And they were living together. Imagine the tenant and the landlord having a relationship, living in the same house. And the landlord's mother was also living in the house. The house belongs to the man. But in Africa, our mother, our father, our grandfathers, our grandmothers, and our cousins, like the extended family, they all live in the same house. Sometimes, we haven't gotten that much, but so if you're a lady and you want to marry, please be careful, and you should have respect for your in-laws and the mother-in-laws and the sister-in-laws. Please, you should leave your daughter's in-laws alone, please. Okay, let's continue. So they were living together, and the man told his mother, Mommy, I've seen this lady and I want to marry her. Now what do you think? And the mother said, no, I don't approve of this relationship, so Mama, please cut everything. Mama. What is it? Yeah. I'm doing video. Okay. Go and play. Okay. I don't approve of this relationship, so cut everything short. But the man didn't listen. The man was so in love with this lady that he couldn't obey his mother. So he continued to live with the lady, and the lady got pregnant. And she gave birth. They had one son. Okay. And time went by, they were still living together, and the man decided that I want to marry you. Like he told the lady, my dear, I would love to marry you. Please, are you ready? We women and this marriage thing is something important to us. So the lady was very, very happy. And she said, yes, I will marry you. So they went to perform the marriage rites. They did everything together. And it was such a beautiful occasion. Marriage is blessing. Yeah. So they continued to do this marriage thing, and everybody went his or her way. and they returned back to the man's house. The man didn't think anything bad about this whole living with my mommy thing, like with my family. So he was okay with that. But the truth of the matter is, the girl, the woman, the lady was having problems with her in-laws. You know, like they were always arguing on unnecessary things. To the extent that when the lady gave birth to their first child, her mother-in-law refused to attend the naming ceremony. You know, that should have given the lady a sign, but because of love, the lady ignored it. So the lady was having this like hateful feeling towards her mother-in-law, and they continued to live like for several years. So the man find out like things are not going well with my mother and my wife. So he moved out and rented another apartment for himself and his wife and the family. And the man invited his wife's mother to their new home. Imagine, please follow my story very carefully, because this thing is going on in Ghana, especially in Africa, in my country. It's very, very bad. So the lady's mother came and lived with her, like with them in the same building. I'm not, let's say in one apartment, one house, like let's say one room. I'll say it's one room. Imagine a man and his wife. At least if you are a mother, you should know that they deserve some privacy, you know. And according to the man, this is a real story. This is a real story that I'm saying. So if you want me to continue, make sure to like my video. Sorry. Subscribe to my channel, Precious Glow. Let's continue. Okay. The lady got pregnant again, and her mother was still living with them. The mother stayed with them for 2 whole years. I mean, imagine 2 whole years. And anytime there was trouble, there was fight, like arguments with the in-laws, the mother-in-laws, her daughter. I don't know how to put it. The 2 in-laws, let me say it like that. The 2 in-laws, both families, the wife and the son, like her mother-in-law. It was a lot, always arguing, and so the man didn't understand what was going on. So one day, immediately they were married for 1 year, I think, let's say 3 years or so. They were married for 3 years, and they moved to their new apartment just 1 year. Just 1 year. Let's continue. Let's find out what happened. And one day the lady returned from work. You know, she was pregnant again with their second child. She was pregnant. She was heavily pregnant, like to the 9th month. And when she returned from her work, her mother told her, "My dear, I've been trying, like, please can you switch on the gas for me?" It's very sad. It is very, very sad. Let me continue from this whole story. And the mother said, please, can you switch on the gas cooker for me? You know, in Ghana, mostly, if you've lived in Ghana for so long, you know, you mostly use this gas cooker, not the electric ones like here. So immediately that her mother went out, and it was left with her, with the lady and her son. Immediately the lady switched on the stove. There was an explosion, and the lady got burnt. She was burnt from head to toe, my dear, with a baby inside her womb. And luckily, God is so good that sometimes He does His work in so many mysterious ways. Her son was the only person who didn't get hurt, but her mommy got burnt from her. So her son ran and told her grandma, grandma, my mommy is burning, fire is on her. So immediately the old lady she couldn't know what to do, so she rushed and called some people. But it was too late. The lady was burnt totally, like 30 burnt from. Oh, I guess it's very sad story. So the lady was rushed to the hospital, and they called the house. Eventually, they will call the man. So he came to look at his wife, and immediately that he saw his wife, there was tears rolling down his cheeks, and he asked the doctor about the unborn child, and the doctor said, "I'm so sorry. We did X-ray, we did scan, like ultrasound to know if the baby was still alive, but the baby was dead in her womb." The man couldn't break the news to his wife, but he had to find a way to tell his wife. So he did eventually, and he told his wife that we've lost the baby. And he consoled his wife, telling her that everything is going to be alright. She has to, like, pray to God. Maybe God is exchanging our son's, let me put it like that, our son's life for hers. So the lady was consoled, but still there was bandages all over her body, all over. And on her dying bed, her mother-in-law came, and the lady told the doctor that, "No, I don't want to see my mother-in-law. No." So her mother-in-law refused to visit. Like, she was not allowed to visit her daughter-in-law. I mean, imagine what is going on in this world. In Ghana, a dying person refusing to talk to you. That is serious, you know. That is very, very serious. If you've watched it up to now, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. Because more stories, if you want more stories, please subscribe to my channel, Precious Glow. Okay, listen, where was I? It's a very long story, but I have to cut it short. I have to summarize. So her husband told his wife, "My dear, please, I am on my knees begging you. Please, whatever my mommy has done to you, please forgive her, and please, so that you can rest in peace." With CSO, my dear, this is a real story that I'm saying. This is real story that happened in Ghana not long ago. Please find a place in your heart to forgive my mommy. Whatever that she has done to you, please find a place in your heart to forgive her. And the lady, she could not even mouth because she was bent to the extent that for her to survive was only God. And imagine refusing to talk to your in-law, your own mother-in-law on your dying bed. It's very sad. So her husband convinced her to forgive his mother so that she can have peace. And the man said a prayer. No, please stop it. Said a prayer for her. And still the lady was crying, but still she said, okay. But the time that the man left, her mother has already gone. So when he told the next day that he came with her mother, the lady was dead. The lady was dead. So what is happening now? To the extent that somebody grieves to death with our in-laws. Man, there are so much. The story has not ended yet. The story has not ended. So if you want me to continue, click on the notification bell, subscribe to my channel. Let's continue. Is it very long? Or should I cut it short? No. I have to complete the story. So they made an arrangement to bury her, to like the funeral arrangement. You know, in Ghana, in Europe too, everywhere there is an arrangement for funeral. So, anyway, please shush. So the day the man like did everything, set up, buy some flowers for him. Like he thought that he was going to bury his wife. And let's say 2 days before the funeral, they called the man and told the man that the funeral is cancelled. Imagine, he has bought everything, like paid so and so a lot of stuff, a lot of things on the service, like 3 days. So like 3 days to the funeral, it was cancelled. So the man was very, very hurt, like very, very, very hurt. Like, what is going on? He didn't talk. He didn't say anything. And so he thought that maybe, let's say, when they have the date, they will tell him, maybe let's say a week before, that maybe they have found a place for the funeral. And I didn't know what to say. On, let's say Friday, let's say Friday, you know, Ghana, mostly we mostly do funerals on Saturdays. They called the man and said, let's say, I've forgotten the name, but so and so, like, we've planned everything, so tomorrow we are burying your wife and your child. Can you come? Like, you should come. Eventually, this is your wife that we are talking about. Please comment below, what will you do? What will you do if you were in this situation? Well, I will end here. If you want the part 2 of this video, comment down below. I have to end it. I want to put it. Comment below saying, lawyer, we want the part 2, lawyer, we want the part 2. So that I will make a video on that one too. So if you've watched it up to now, you are my biggest fan. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Please don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel. Precious Glow. Thank you and Have a blessed day. Stay tuned for the part